What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Might, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, today we're going into a next segment of the interview Ankit of the XXM podcast had with the Kaspa Finance guys. We're also going to see a demo with Kaspa's first L2 CrossChain bridge in action and get a better understanding of the vision Kaspa Finance is heading to, but also for Kaspa as an ecosystem. Stay tuned, Crypto Crew.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Keep your Kaspa coins, your Bitcoin, and crypto investments safe via self-custody. In our opinion, the Tangum wallet is your best option, and there is a Black Friday special where you can get 30% off plus $10 in Bitcoin. Just add code BF2025 to our channel code Crypto Crew to avail. Link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
Bridging, it's really important in nascent ecosystems. So before, Kaspa L2s have been siloed and isolated. So, the benefit of BNB chain, as we mentioned before, is we've got deep liquidity in the USDT and USDC pools, which is really important. And tons of on-chain activity, all that sort of stuff. But I guess the other thing is it's like really common that yield farmers will bridge their stable coins in from other chains in order to get the greatest yield. So in terms of yield farming, a lot of the time you're hopping around from place to place. There are many people out there who also don't really want to interact with centralized exchanges as well. So that's another thing. Being able to cross-chain into Kaspa L2s in order to buy CAS, for example, or any of the other assets, basically the local assets. They'll be coming from Ethereum base or anything like that. This way, established crypto users will be able to come and use Kaspa L2 without having to worry about, going through the loopholes of using the bridge that goes from L1 to L2 just to get even to Casplex or IGRA, so on and so forth. But once the stablecoins are in Casplex or IGRA, then you've got things like, for example, putting your CAS up as collateral in order to borrow stablecoins against, which is the big thing that everyone has been looking forward to with regards to lending and borrowing protocols. So rather than selling your CAS, obviously taking out small loans or anything like that, obviously risk adjusted, in order to actually use the funds without actually selling them. That's one of the big DeFi selling points, really. It just makes way more sense to be borrowing stablecoins, and because then you can deploy those into different LPs and you can do other things with those stable coins as well, again, without selling your CAS.
So are you incentivizing, or are you thinking of setting up, or are you talking to some institution or other player?
And it's an interesting take on it. Definitely projects could benefit from being multi-chain for one anyway. Because they can potentially have this cross adoption from different chains, from different users, and open up their chain and, their project to different EVM users as well. So a much wider audience than just say Kaspa alone. We work very closely with BNB chain, a couple of the BDMs there. We're more focused on trying to get EVM users to start bridging assets into Kaspa. Our core product lies in Kaspa. We want to bring as many users into our ecosystem, and by our ecosystem, we're Kaspa. I guess with this bridge, it allows us to have those more important conversations, but also it's like a locked ecosystem until now, right? I see liquidity flowing into Kaspa with the right kind of marketing behind it.
Fun fact, for people that are new to bridges, right? Over the last 12 months, we've had over $500 billion of actually volume moved through the bridges, like Wormhole, Layer 0. So bridges are very, very important in the overall interoperability, cross-chain interoperability, right?
So you have to navigate to the caspabridge.com. And then there you have to connect your wallet. We do have a couple of options there, but obviously you can opt for the EVM, as we are EVM supporters. And let's say I'm going to
Wait, sorry, Mirza, why do you have other wallets? Is this a plugin that you're using?
It is basically a kit that allows us to have the multiple chains, and the protocol that we are using in Codely allows us to bridge assets from the other chains as well. Whenever you're going to bridge or do anything like that, it will actually allow you to connect your wallet and does the stuff. So right now, if you see here, we do have a chains and we do have a couple of filters here. So right now, routes to Casplex, and the filter is none. So if you go to the mainnet, then you'll be able to see all the mainnet here. So the first part here is which would be your origin chain. So in our case, it would be the Binance, but soon we are going to, very soon by today or tomorrow, we are going to announce our Ethereum and the base chain as well. Right now we have Binance Smart Chain and the 4 routes are there. What are the routes? Routes mean the tokens that are available to bridge over and from to chain. In the future, we are going to add a support that if the users or the community wants to bridge their tokens from or to Binance Smart Chain or any other chain, Ethereum or base chain, we will allow that as well. So let's select the base Binance Smart Chain. And if you go to the Casplex, so the now route is there. You can have it unidirectional or bi-directional, whatever way you want to. And now I'm here to select the tokens. So these are the 4 tokens that are available in our ecosystem for Casplex to use of. And right now, as I have a little bit of USDC in my wallet, let's try with that.
When you're saying these are the 4 tokens that are available in our ecosystem, you meant on the bridge itself, right? These 4 tokens. Yeah.
So these are the completely compatible assets from Binance Smart Chain to the Casplex. So let's say if I have, you can see my balance here. It's just like 1.66 something USDC. I'm a poor guy. And this is the address where I want to get my tokens to. So I'm going to ask it to self, means I want to transfer these tokens to my address as well, not to any other addresses. Now I've got the fees below, and if I say the continue, it will take a second or two to validate the route if it's valid or fine. So if I click here, it will initiate the sign transaction. As the signing transaction has been confirmed, now I'm going to go for the submission transaction. So now click on confirm, and here you go. Sender address, that's my recipient address, same as mine. Token address, and the original token transaction hash, and the message ID. This is the message ID that is actually used for the bridging.
You know, I was asking this question before, right? What can people do? I think the first perhaps thing people can do is being able to buy assets on, layer 2s on Kaspa, right? If you are bringing your USDC, you would be able to buy the assets, right? KRC20 assets on layer 2.
Yeah, if they're already on the layer 2, absolutely. If there's a market there for it. So if there's a USDC and that KRC20 equivalent on layer 2 market there, say Nacho and USDC market, then you can definitely use that. And I mean, look, this isn't siloed to our DEX either. So this works for Zealous, this works for Kaspa.com, and every other protocol, game, messaging service, whatever, in the Casplex ecosystem currently, and in the future state. So it's not something that we've just built as a siloed approach. It is for the whole ecosystem of Kaspa.
Cool. All right, Mirza, over to you.
So back to the demo. So we have here is a USD coin, and you can see that these are the 2 USDC coin that I have in my wallet here. So this one is my transaction, this one is my transaction 10 hours ago, and that's again one of my team member doing the transaction. So they bridged back to the origin chain. So let's see. Now I'm gonna show you my wallet address and what are the number of tokens that I hold in this address in the origin chain. So now I sent 1 USDC to this address, to the bridge contract address. I see that my balance is 0.67 USDC here, 2 USDC balance here, right? Now let's jump back to the bridge again and now try to do the vice versa. And now I have 2 USDC in my Casplex chain, and let's say I'm gonna bridge, let's say 2, all of it, to the address same as mine address. So it's validating, send to Binance Smart Chain.
I see. So you're taking back from Casplex to Binance where it came from. Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we're moving liquidity off Casplex.
Exactly.
You will be able to see the details here. USDC coin to USDC has been transferred from, that's my address. Let's check this address. So if we go to the back to the BSC, now you see I have 2 USDC my assets are safe, and this is the exact USDC that is being deployed and working on the core chain of the Binance Smart Chain, and will be working on the Casplex Smart Chain as well.
Beautiful. So we've done both bi-directional testing here to show it's working. So again, Mirza, thank you for demo. Quickly remind me what were the assets, 4 assets, right?
So we have 4 assets: USDC, USDT, wrapped BNB, and if.
Shout out to Jace, Mirza, James, and the Kaspa Finance team. Shout out to Ankit and the XXAM podcast team. More to come in a vid near you, Crypto Crew.
Show me.
Now, before we go, Crypto Crew, shout out to our partners at Blofin. This is an exchange that stayed smooth and stable even through the historical October flash crash. No lag, no downtime. There's no KYC flow for sign up, and access is worldwide. Blofin offers Fireblocks, custody, and proof of reserve, meaning Blofin security is tight. Right now, all Blofin users can take advantage of 0 fees on limit orders and 50% off on market order fees during Free Spot November. Check the link and get your hedge on, Crypto Crew. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say ah.